Ikke eide áhuga. What an interest for this presentation. Well, welcome everyone to this presentation of what we in MEST are doing. And the headlines are growing with industry and with the main focus on our new dry dock and the new builds we have ongoing on MEST right now. MEST in brief, we have more than 120 years of shipbuilding and ship repair experiences. We are about 550 employees. We have 2 shipyards and 1 workshop mainly working on with stainless steel. Our sales last year was 667 million. We have 3 locations on the main islands in Faroe Islands, Eysturoy and Streymoy, the shipyard in Tórshavn, shipyard in Skála, and the workshop in Runavík. With a perfect connection with the subsea tunnel, with the most beautiful roundabout in the world. And just as a small comments, I can tell you, we have caught all these people around in this ring at our cutting machines in the shipyards. So we have the drawings of them. If there should be a car who can crash them, we can produce them anew. That's a fantastic with this roundabout and this subsea tunnel for us. Our main customer base is, of course, the Faroe Islands, the companies in Faroe Islands. Otherwise, we have Icelandic companies, Greenland companies, Irish companies, Shetland companies, sometimes one from Norway or 2. It's a little bit difficult to get Norwegian companies to come here, but they will come when the dry dock is finished, I believe. And some Danish and from Shetland. Regarding the dry dock, this is a current dry dock which we still have in use, and the plan is to still have it in use. But with the new vessels getting bigger and bigger, wider, longer, deeper, we have to decide to build a new one, if we should follow the market, and that we started on last year. This is a picture of the dry dock when it's finished. It's parallel with the old one. The length will be 150 meters long, the width 33 meters wide. That's so we can take vessel up to 30 meters in width. We need some space to work in both sides. And the depth will be 11.5 meters, so probably deep enough for, some years. Compared to the old one, the length is 115 meters, the width 20 meters, and the draft only 6.5 meters. Building the dry dock, building the future with the dry dock. The new dry dock is currently under construction. It is scheduled to be finished here the last quarter of this year. And of course, it's designed for future fleet requirements. And strategically, a good location here in the center of the North Atlantic. The construction process from rock to dry dock has been a heavy concrete and marine infrastructure constructions, integration of advanced pumping and utility systems, pump electricity, water and sensors, large-scale coordination between contractors and suppliers. Here you can see some of the pictures, how it's going on. And of course, built for demanding the requirements for the North Atlantic conditions. In October last year, this was the status. It looks like a mess, or how do you call it? And this was in November. Now you can see, or you can imagine where it will be. This is a temporary gate or a dam the constructor built to stop the water to come in. And that was in November. In March this year, this was the situation. And now in May 2026, this is the status. almost finished to take out all the water. And you can see here that the dry dock will be here, and as soon as this is dry, they will blast away the rest of the rock and concrete or whatever. It should, of course, be faster and easier to docking at the new dock. When it's filled up with water with no vessel inside, the pumps are so big that we can empty it in 2 hours, 2 to 2.5. Today, when we take these big vessels in our old dry dock, normally we have to take out fuel, freshwater, equipment, fishing gear and whatever. That will not be necessary in this dry dock, so that's a good for the ship owners mainly. And when we are docking the vessels, there will be one operator with a joystick who can handle all these 8 hydraulic arms, which will be on the side, 4 in each side. And the dock will take approximately 2 to 3 hours, maybe faster. All the hydraulic arms, they are finished, produced at Servi in Norway, and they are ready for us to pick up. But that's the situation. Right now we don't need them today. So as long as Servi, I don't know if they are here, as long as they are and say, okay, they are lying here on your parking place, we will let them stay, okay? But as soon as we need them, we will pick them up. Yes, big and strong arms. The specification for the dry dock mainly is that, of course, is designed for modern vessel requirements. And it's suitable for large fishing, offshore and research vessels. We have high capacity pumping systems. And all around here there will be some tensions, winches, which can keep the vessel in the right position when we drag it, when we dock it. Here will there be an azimuth well for azimuth propellers with a length of 8.5 meters and a breadth of 7.5. It will be located a little bit eccentric, so you can take down these propellers and take them up. And the depth of them will be 3 meters. And flexible docking arrangements around everywhere. The dock gate concept, yeah, it's mentioned here, modern dock gate solution. Let's say the old dry dock is from 1979. And there is a dock concept in that gate that is very simple. It's open and hinged in the bottom and up and down. And that has been a very good function since all these years, so we have made it on the same principle as the old one. Of course, much bigger. The weight is about up to 300 ton for the gate. So it's really big and strong and heavy. Of course, engineered for reliability and operational efficiency and designed for harsh North Atlantic conditions. The access to the dock and the logistic. There will be efficient logistic and vessel access, both for the vessel to come in and for, let's say, workers and whatever, cranes, trucks to come into the dry dock. We have the contractor need this way to take out the stones and rocks, and we want to keep it so we can drive directly down to the dock when we need that with forklifts and whatever. Optimize yard flow and operational accessibility. Everything is very close around the dock. And integrated service and maintenance access also. All these new vessels, there always comes some new requirements, and one of the requirements now is with the new vessels, they need shore power. And to fulfill that requirements, we have bought a container, shore power container, prepared for modern shore power integration. It's future-ready utility shore power capability. There is no noise, no emissions, 440 volt and 690 volt and 60 hertz. and we can supply up to 1,500 amps, so that should be enough for most of the vessels. This is in function already now. When you are coming to us with your vessels in the new dry dock, you probably have some inspectors with you. And we have ready 2 houses where you can stay and live, and also office facilities we will deliver for you. And if you need a vehicle or 2, we can also provide that. That was mainly the information about the dock. We have a lot of things going on right now. One thing is the dock. We are also building a new freezing trawler, our new building number 118. And when it will be named, the name will be Dunga Jákup. And it's a freezing trawler for a company with the name Kvankjarur, which Væren i Goethe owned. This is the picture of the drawing of the vessel. Very nice vessel, I think, and many of us. Very modern, and the facts about it is the length is 44.15 meter, and the breadth 11.6 meter, and the tonnage will be 964 GT. Crew capacity 15, catch capacity 250 ton. There will be 2 ensilage tanks with a capacity of 110 ton, and capacity for fuel oil with 240 ton. The freezing capacity will be 40 ton per 24 hours, and the main engine will be a Wärtsilä 25 with 1920 kilowatts, connected to a Brunvoll gearbox and a Brunvoll propeller, and altogether they will provide 44 ton bollard pull. Very big propeller. An overview of the boat deck. The vessel will be equipped with 3 winches, trawl winches, 1 on the boat deck and the 2 others on the trawl deck. The cabins for the officers, mess room, galley will be on that deck also. And for the trawl deck and the main deck or fabric deck, very good spaces on the trawl deck here, with the trawl winches, and as a new thing, elevator for unloading the vessel with pallets. On the main deck or fabric deck, there is of course the fabric, and I have some pictures later on. And there will be how do you call it, condi room and everything, fitness room also. So they didn't go too fat on board. If they want to use it, I don't know. Yes. Yeah, we have been through that. This is a picture of the vessel in December last year when it arrived on Christmas Eve, 24th of December. And since then, we have been working on it, and last Sunday it was in the old dry dock for painting, and we are almost finished. On last Saturday we were almost finished, and it looks quite good, right? The bottom is painted with silicone painting. So, looks good, huh? Come on, say yes. Yes, it was floated again last night, so we are full ahead outfitting again now. The catch handling on board, from catch to frozen product, is a MEST design, and we have also fabricated the factory by itself. Not the special machines, but all the factories and conveyor belts and containers and whatever. And it's optimized fish flow on board, gentle handling, reduced processing time, high product quality focus, and automation where available. Here we have a picture of a 3D picture of the fabric from one side and the other side, and there are stone and bleed and twister here for outbleeding and cooling, freezers and packing line and many other things also. And it's made for cod, saithe, haddock, halibut and mackerel. Solutions are developed together with the customer in very limited spaces. It's very good with this computer program where you can place and move and so on, so. That will be a good solution at the end. The factory on board, modern processing factory, fully integrated processing line, energy efficient system, hygienic design, automation and monitoring, and optimized workflow for the crew. Should be easy for the crew to work on the factory. Also, we have designed and made the production of the automation system for the factory, where you can run conveyor belts and twisters and whatever is on the factory. The same with the design and the production of the automation for the ensilation tanks. There are 2 tanks, and all the valves and sensors remote controlled with the system which we have produced. The refrigeration on board or freezing technology, preserving quality at sea. It's the latest freezing technology, temperature control and monitoring, reliable cooling system, energy optimization, and product traceability opportunities. Regarding the bridge and the automation, smart vessel operations they call it. There is an integrated bridge system, advanced monitoring and alarms, automation and critical system, decision support for crew, and safety and redundancy focus. Drawing of the bridge, there are 3 maneuvering positions in the front. 1 in the front, 2 in the wings, and of course 1 aft, so you can see what's going on the troll deck and so on. It's not good to be a fish when this vessel is going out, because a lot of equipment in the bottom to find all the fishes. Echo sounders or astic and whatever you call it, and they are made from Marport and Furuno. Totally packed in the front. Let's say for the first time we are making all the electrical work on board in one of our new buildings. This is the first time, and this is the first time we also made the main switchboard and all sub switchboards also. And they are all MEST design and fabrication. The propulsion line, as said before, is a Versal engine, a Brunwald gearbox, and a Brunwald propeller. And the engine is the Type 25 with 1,920 kilowatt. The fuel consumption is 179 gram per kilowatt hour. This Versal 25 with SCR catalyzed urea injection is IMO Tier 3 compliant. Tier 3 SCR urea outfitted, ready for greener solutions. It's possible to rebuild for ammoniac, and in 2025, Versal is ready to go for methanol. As said before, a Brunwald gearbox and a Brunwald propeller with a diameter of 4.5 meters, so that's quite big for such a small trawler. And the bollard pull will be 44 tons. Some pictures from the accommodation and cabins. It's improved accommodation, noise and vibration reduction, better ergonomics, safety and comfort, a longer trip operational mindset. That's how it's going to look when it's finished. And here you have the saloon, mess room, and one of the cabins. Looks good. The building process for the vessel is that the hull construction is in Poland, in Gdansk. Final outfitting is at our yard here in Skála. And FAT testing and class approval is by Bureau Veritas. And the cooperation with suppliers and owners is that we made the contract in February 2024. With the shipyard Stosnia Wisla in April 2024. And we got the vessel here in December 25, and we shall deliver it here in the end of July this year. Okay, what this vessel represents. It's built for the future fleet. It will be a modern North Atlantic fishing vessel, efficiency and sustainability, long-term operational reliability, high technology integrated with practical operations, and for MEST, capability showcase, example of our skills and facilities at MEST shipyard. Example of what we can do. Yes, that was the new NB 118 and the dry dock. We put in this presentation also in Tórshavn we are building a new catamaran for Mowi. Catamaran working boat for Mowi with a length of 24 meters and 12 meter breadth. And we are doing everything by ourselves, also the hull and the steel work. This will be the biggest catamaran built in Faroe Islands and the biggest in Faroe Islands until now. It should be delivered in April next year. Before we start working and welding, we use the program Ship Constructor, where we build the vessel in this program. Quite good and very important, so you can see how the space is, where to put all the components and those spaces around. And so when we together with the owner say now it's design freeze, then we go ahead. But they always come with some small changes, but that's okay. Yes, that was the new buildings. Also, we are right now making a very big upgrading of the big pelagic vessel Norborg from Klaksvík here. I believe every one of you know what kind of vessel and what vessel that is. We won this contract in competition with shipyards from almost all of Europe. And actually we took out all the factory, a lot of components, and now we put in new freezers, new packing line, and new everything is new except the fillet machines. They are rebuilt or overhauled and put in again. So that's quite a big job, and it should be finished here in the end of July also. This is a picture of the vessel where we have built in a hatch on the same way as our new building. A hatch where they can load and unload the vessel from the ship side. These are the project manager, our project manager, and this is the project manager for Norborg. Ah. Come on. Yeah, this is a picture from the factory. A lot of components and cables, but this is in process, it's not finished. So, thank you for listening. That's it.